What's stopping you from starting a YouTube channel? I'm sure it's something you've thought about. It's certainly something that I've thought about. I've thought about it for a long time, but I've never really got down to do it and get started. And I guess that's kind of why I wanted to start my YouTube channel. I figured, what a better way to start than try and encourage others to start as well? Because here I am making my first video. I'm no professional by any means. I'm brand new to this. I've never edited a video in my life. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try anyway, and I'm gonna give it my all. And I'm hoping that maybe with some of you guys that just might stumble on this video, although I doubt it because it's my first, you guys might be inspired to hopefully start one too. Get the ball rolling. But with that being said, I was I was thinking of things that might be deterring me from starting a channel, and I think that maybe if I talk about them with some of you guys, that maybe we can get past that. Maybe if I talk to you about it, maybe you'll start your own and we can become great together. Because I mean, the reality of it is, you could be the next big thing. I could be the next big thing, but how will we ever know if we don't try? So you might as well give it a shot. It could be a lot of things, but I think I've narrowed it down. I've got three main points. And the first one I want to touch on is going to be our pride. It seems like we live in a time where everybody is so prideful. Like, it's the type of thing where, oh, you couldn't catch me doing that. Oh, you would never see me doing this. Like, come on. You gotta put your pride aside and step outside of your comfort zone. Because if you don't try new things and experiment, then you're probably gonna be lame the rest of your life. And honestly, me, I don't want to be mediocre. I'm trying to live a very fun, you know, just something worth living. And I hope you guys all do too. Mediocrity is not fun. I don't think it is. I'm not trying to be a square my whole life, but I don't know, maybe some people just like that life. But for those that do want to take a step forward and try something new, hopefully I can encourage you. But, I just think it all starts with your pride. You got to put it aside. You got to stop thinking you're too good to do something. Because honestly, that's just as bad as thinking you're not good enough to do it. Because it's going to stop you from doing it. And anything that stops you from doing it, you just got to get past it. With that being said, something that kind of goes hand in hand, but also kind of the polar opposite, would be the judgment that you face. People are so afraid of what others think. Like, you gotta understand that no matter what you do, there's always gonna be a hater. There's always gonna be someone telling you that you suck. And that's just the reality of it. But you can't let that stop you. They say that you gotta use these haters as your motivators, and since day one, that's all I've ever done. I don't let anybody stop me. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do my thing. So it is what it is. I could care less what people think about me anymore. Maybe once upon a time I really did care, but now I couldn't really give a shit less. And I hope you guys do too, because there's no way to live, being afraid of what others think of you. It's just not healthy. But anyway, moving on. I think another thing that we all struggle on, if it's not the other two, it's gonna be time. Like, what I mean by that is just like time management, basically, when you just feel like there's never enough time in your day to do what you want, or like, you know, just think about the things you do on a daily basis that you could replace with something more beneficial to you. There's so many things you could be doing. I mean, we live in an age where anything is possible. You can learn anything in a matter of minutes if you really sit down and do it, you know? I just think too many people feel constrained by the things that they have going on. They don't realize that those things that they have going on are really not beneficial to them. Like, one example, well, you're watching one, playing video games. I mean, let's be real. It's probably not going to benefit us, but it will if we make it benefit us. How can we turn this into something productive? And you know, the one thing that came to mind was, well, why don't I make YouTube videos with my gameplay? You know, somebody might like it, somebody might watch it, and even if someone doesn't, it's fine. We can try something else. But I think people just really need to start breaking down their lives and get rid of the things that just simply don't matter or aren't giving them any results, or just, you know, if they're just a waste of time, then you really shouldn't do it. And that might be hard, because there's a lot of things you could classify under that. And like, for one, I was a huge stoner back in the day, okay? And if you were like me, you would know that, well, getting stoned, it's gonna cost you a lot of time. It's gonna cost you a lot of time. It's gonna cost you a lot of money. And I mean, that's just how it is. You know, we all have our vices, and that's okay. But it's really all about moderation and just being able to manage your time, using it wisely, and using it efficiently, you know? Just try to make everything you do somehow benefit you. You just want it to make you better in some way. And that might not be easy to do at first, but I mean, you know, once you really start getting down to it and you start enjoying life a little more, you'll just suddenly get that kick, that drive to want to do more, to want to learn. And it's a good thing. You know, because here I am, I'm definitely stepping out of my comfort zone, talking into a mic to nobody, probably, because nobody is gonna watch my first YouTube video, and that's just the reality of it. But I don't care. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna power through this video, and I'm gonna make it the best that I can, so that hopefully someone can enjoy it out there, you know? But anyways, I feel like I should tell you a little bit about me, since this is my first YouTube video ever. And I mean, I doubt anybody would really be that interested, but I mean, if you are, I'm really happy that you're watching. I'm really happy that you decided to click my video, and I hope that you'd like and subscribe. But you know, I'm just not really worried about that. I'm just trying to master the craft. Anyway, I feel like I should start by saying I'm a Midwesterner. You might be able to tell by the way I talk. I might use some slang like that, but I'm also Mexican. That you might not be able to tell because my English is pretty good. But, you know, I've always been in the Midwest. I do like to travel, and I do it somewhat often whenever I can, to wherever I can. But, you know, it's not necessarily it's not my favorite thing to do. I'm honestly a homebody. If there's one thing that I love, it's gotta be music. And that starts with hip-hop, rap, pop, and some rock. And I make my own, which you can check out on the link in the bio. And I've just, you know, ever since I was young, I've just loved music. I've loved artists, and I just want to hear it all. I want to hear everyone's style. It's just one of the greatest things we can do to express ourselves, and it's just something that's always resonated with me. My top 5, I'll just give them to you real quick. Number 1, Kendrick Lamar. Number 2, Mac Miller. Number 3, MF Doom. Number 4, Trippie Redd. Number 5, Maxo Cream. And honorable mention, y'all might be shocked, because this is probably one of my deepest secrets, but I'm a Swiftie, okay? Ever since a young man, I've been a Swiftie. She's just doing it right. She just knows how to make a banger, and if you hate on her, then look, you're just one of them haters. I don't know what to say. She's a legend. We're keeping it real. But yeah, I would love to be I make music and I love to be a music creator, but even if that doesn't pan out, you know, I'm not gonna, it's fine because I'm never gonna stop making music. I just love doing it. And I'm hoping I fall in love with this so I never stop trying to make it in here too. And I hope that you guys get started and maybe you'll fall in love with it. And I hope that you guys surpass me, even if I got this little head start. If my video encouraged you to start a YouTube channel, then I'm going to consider my YouTube channel a success. Anything to get you guys out of your comfort zone and do something you thought you'd never do, that's definitely a win for me. But anyway, I think the next thing that I should let you guys know about me is how much I love gaming. I mean, gaming's been there my whole life. And I've never been the greatest at them. Trust me, I've never been the greatest at them. But I'm gonna keep up. I'm gonna keep up, okay? And I honestly, I started on the Nintendo 64. I played Donkey Kong, and that's it on the 64. But after that, I got a GameCube. And this GameCube is honestly what changed my life. I know this sounds so lame, but the GameCube is my first friend. You know, I had so many games on there. I could live whatever kind of life I wanted. I wanted to go and race. Well, then I'm playing Underground 2. Okay, if I wanted to go and just blast some paint off with my water cannon, I'm playing Super Mario Sunshine, the greatest Mario game of all time. Okay, that is my favorite Mario game of all time. There's no Mario game that I've played that's ever surpassed it. You know, it's just, the GameCube was a great console. So many classics, so many great games, and it's a huge part of my life, huge part of why I love gaming, and I'll never forget it. I mean, I also had my Game Boy. I was obsessed with Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red. And if you don't know what Mystery Dungeon is, oh, you missed out. Because it's one of the greatest games I've ever played. But, you know, I also played a lot of Burnout, a lot of Skate 3, Tony Hawk, Jet Set Radio, all that stuff. It just kind of made me into who I am. It made me love music. It made me love cars. It made me love all these different kind of things, and now I'm playing games like this, you know, Dragonborn. I play a lot of Smite. I play Call of Duty. I don't know if you guys know what Smite is. That's probably my favorite game right now. And then Borderlands, I'm running those games like all the time. I just love those games. But you know, it's just, I just hope that through watching this video, maybe someone out there can relate a little bit. Maybe someone out there who's gonna watch this video and be like, hey, you know, this guy just started. Why can't I? You know, here I am. This is my first ever video. I have no idea what I'm doing realistically, and I'm just figuring it out as we go. But I'm using my OBS studio, which is free. I'm using my CapCut editor, which is free, and I'm just throwing this shit together. But we're making it work, and I just really hope that maybe someone out there watches this video and I can encourage them to, you know, give it a shot themselves. You know, just get out of that comfort zone. Do something good for yourself, you know, because you never know. It really could change your life. That's just the type of shots I'm willing to take. Because there's no downside to this. I mean, you might be cringy and, oh, everyone says, oh, he's cringy, but whatever, you're winning. Some people love cringy. There's always an audience for what you're doing. I believe everybody should try it. I think everybody should try it. Because you never know. I believe you might be the next big thing. I might be the next big thing. But we'll never know if we don't give it a shot. So, anyways, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. I mean, this is my first video after all, so it's not going to be perfect. And if you did watch, even watched a minute of it, I appreciate it. If you left a like, if you left a subscribe, you guys are great. You guys are awesome. Welcome to the family, and I hope we can get to know each other. I mean, feel free to comment. I'll I'll be sure to respond. I'll be sure to help you out in whatever way I can. Even if I don't have the answers, I'm gonna do what I can. But it's been nice meeting you guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here though. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. And let's see where it goes, guys. While you guys get started too, we'll have a little race. See who gets to the top first. Okay, I had a little head start, so we can you know we'll figure that out. But if we start near the same time, I believe we can really make it. So just do it. Okay. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.